Glory to the Swarm, brothers and sisters. I'm your cult leader, Cheese, and today we are back about 20 years after the last video. In this one, our union with Shenyang, or the assimilation, I should say, of Shenyang is almost complete. And in that, Yihi has, did they declare war? It's been a minute since I played. I gotta take a look. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like our junior partner in this relationship decided to head to war with Yihi to try to take them out with our assistance before we merge. Now, few things have happened. We have spun this off as a colony, or as a vassal. Fiefdom. Fiefdom, there we go. We've been doing some exploring. So as you can see, we've explored this chain of islands here and settled that. We've explored up the coast a bit into Russia. We've explored down and we've found more land down here that we are sadly out of range of, because I would love to go and try to colonize some of that. Some strange place down there. No idea what that could be, Australia. But yeah. So things are going. We're exploring. We've got another exploration going on here for this Melanesia. Okay, that's that land, I believe. We can create a charter down here. Just barely in range. So this is theirs. Alright. So we can come down here. Yeah, Khmer has already taken this island. So there's a bit of a land rush going on, right? Let's see. Is there any place in particular on this island that interests us? Fish, fruit, livestock, clay. The important thing, I think, pearls and fruit is interesting. Just out of range, though. Clothes would be nice, but again, out of range. Yeah. See, it looks like we're just at the edge of our range here. We do have a little bit of presence. Barely. Let's see. These cloves are unfortunately, though, part of this island. It looks like an out of range. Some pearls up here. Those are spoken for. Alright. So let's see, what isn't spoken for here? We could create a colony. It's just so far away and it's so expensive. We'll hold off on that. We got the money. The money's not the issue. But we're focused more up here, right? We can maybe do a colonizing run another time. Oh, wow. I forgot we had this. So there have been a few wars. Where is it? Here we go. Over here. We wound up with some space over here. These guys went after Shenyang and we helped out. Let's see what else has happened. We've been heavily industrializing or, ramping up our roads. Where's our road map? Roads. If I were roads, I would be right here. As you can see, we have pretty much covered the entire peninsula in roads at this point. We're doing pretty well when it comes to coring as well. We are completely cored. But we've got this big war. We've got this going on over here. We built some forts. We're looking to slow them down a little bit. We've got a castle. Yeah. Because they kept picking at us over here. And then we've got a fair number of troops. So we've got our army, which is right here. We have in this army, what we have? We have quite a bit of cavalry. And then a lot of men-at-arms and a few handgunners. Because we're into that age. There are guns now. We are training up more cavalry. These guys should be an upgrade for our current folks. We are going through, picking up a ton of more techs here. We are not yet into the Age of Discovery because they haven't shown up, but we are finishing out whatever we can from the Age of Renaissance. Let's see, we are at 0% on all of these. So if we look at institutions, we have received professional armies, banking. Yep, these are all the ones that we've got. That's great. All right, but we need to move on. We need New World. We need printing press. We need pike and shot. Printing press is all the way over here, right? Yeah. And it looks like they're getting pike and shot. And they've got New World. But it hasn't really made it any further. So we got to find a way to get over here, maybe do some trade with Bengal. Just see if we can maybe get some markets over here, some trade set up. Let's see, trade, office. We have some here already. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to get more in, but no, we're already there. It's just a matter of getting it from this market to this market, and then from this market all the way over here. As you can see, we've got our trade offices all along the coast, filling out all these other nations. We're becoming an economic power. We're making 100 ducats a month. We are maxing out all of our spending except for diplomatic. We've got quite a bit into our building maintenance. We are making a ton of money from selling our lacquer wares. So much money. Holy cow. Lacquer wares and sugar. Huge. Some silk. Yeah, I mean, just a ton of money coming in. So that's awesome. We're doing great. We're good on food. Things are good in the Kingdom of Goryeo. We have been getting some opportunities to go into Japan. We keep turning them down. We've got some unmarried children, but we can marry them into Great Yan. And this is the Crown Princess. That could be a good royal marriage for us. We'll take that. And then here, sure, you can go and marry someone over in Japan. The heir. Perfect. So, as you can see, we're doing really well. We've got the prestige. We've got everything. We are currently a kingdom. Not quite an empire. We need 10 million folks, or 5 million following our culture. We're a lot closer to that than we are to the 10 million people overall. I think we should probably get to that once this union is finished. Prestige won't be a problem. Getting to be a great power will become an issue. I think we're going to need to grind up that tech and really keep pumping the economic pressure. We're getting close, though. We're number 15 in the world. I'm not sure if that is only people that we know. Let's see, score. Yeah, I think that's only the people we know. It's going to say. It seems really good. So, yeah, we're 15th. That's not bad. But Great Yan is not number one, but they are showing as number one here. So, obviously, these rankings are not all the same. Not a big deal. Are they a great power? They are a great power. So we just need to become another great power. And that's what we're going to do. We're in this war. We are headed to take a capital here. This used to be ours. I can see why, or this used to be our junior partners. I can see why they keep going to war. So let's see if we can knock out Yihi. We do have the troops for it now. We do have quite a few levies. But the big thing is having all of these extra knights. Now we have an actual established army, and like if you look at this, we are clearly the strength of this. If you look here, you can see, well, if the tooltip stays, we've got we've got a few infantry, we've got a lot more cavalry, and then a little bit of camp followers. Whereas over here, let's look at them. They are a whole lot of cavalry, but they're all levies. But they are cavalry. Or ours are... They're showing cavalry. Okay. Again, a whole lot of levies. A whole lot of levies. Whole lot of levies. Whole lot of levies. I think having the professional army is going to make the difference this time. And I think we should be able to punch through and, you know, really set this aside. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here with our opponent as far as the war when the Union completes the annexation. We are right here. So 3 each month. That is going to be... I guess we got like another couple of years. 2 years, 3 years. Should be able to wrap this war up before then. Let's go crush some fools. Let's have some fun. Get in here. Yeah, we just obliterated that army there. Like, it just got deleted. Alright, where are you going? Get these guys. Ah, that's where they're going. Wait, where are you going? Ah, they're going there, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're just trying to catch you. Gonna get you. Yeah, so we've been traveling a lot, so our morale is low. We got a lot of bodies. They're killing more of us than we are of them. But, you know, we're on their turf here, so it's not a big deal. We should be okay in this one. I think we'll be okay. If we rest up, get this morale back, I think we should crush everything else pretty quickly. Yeah, this is going well. As you can see, these guys are trying to come help out, or they're going to siege there. I don't imagine they'll siege down here. I imagine they'll come in, but yeah. It's just turning around. So we lost about 6,000. Guessing that's going to be all of our, or a lot of our levies. Oh no. Come on. We lost. We lost. How did we lose that? There was no bonus there. Did we just have an unbalanced formation? Did these guys not reinforce? Alright. So this is one problem I've been running into with combat is not necessarily remembering to rest my troops, to regain okay. So yeah, we are exploring more. Nice. To regain morale. And I think that bit us in the butt there. See, we're regained now. So we'll come over here. We will actually come here while we're reinforcing. Yeah, they are continuing to attack us. Alright, so this is our peasants. What's going on? It's become clear the consort is a woman, the heart of gold, always does her best to please the husband, who is our king. Saw the suffering of the poorest of the peasants with her own eyes, and wants us to pay for it. We're in the middle of a war here, babe. They're not that sad. Like, they're doing okay. They're paying their taxes, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not looking to spend this money right now. We'll let our consort have her way with it. Alright, come on. Oh, you guys are stuck because of the winter. Yeah. That is one downside to playing as Korea. Ooh, cavalrymen. Okay. Okay. Maybe, does this... Wait. No, stop moving. What are you doing? We can upgrade. So that upgrades our guys to cavalrymen. So yeah, we want to restock. Where are you? You guys are officially stuck. Okay, come on, reload. You know what? I don't have time to deal with you. We'll take the prestige hit. Come on. How long to fill you guys up? Up to 100? Cool. Alright, you're refilled. We're gonna rebalance. There we go. Rebalance. Okay, now let's try this again. We still have the advantage here in troop numbers. We just gotta not mess it up. They are stuck on that castle up there now. You guys, you're mine. Yeah. So we just ran through them like a buzzsaw. So I think it was morale based for that last loss for us. That's alright. We can fix that. We have the technology. Let's go break some more sieges. Yeah, they are running away. We're gonna catch you. Gonna get you. Right here. Gonna pause. Yeah. That's a little bit of a wipe there. That's gonna be a quick take, and then we will go and punch over here. So we've occupied Shenyang. There's no real advantages to anything here. We've got full... This should be a win. Yeah? Yeah, this should be a win. Nice. More money, more progress. Yeah, this is a big battle. We're not starting at half morale. That's going to help a lot. We are slowly... Yeah, it looks like we're finally... Yeah, we've got our full width, and that's helping us out here. We're wider than they are. They're adding more in, or they're running away. I'm not sure which. But this is looking a lot better. We're not losing nearly as many bodies. They have more losses and retreats. Very good. Huge win for us. We have popped them. Let's see if we can pop these guys now. They are running that way. Then we'll see if we can go back and take some more. What is that? Oh, they're hiring some mercenaries. That'd be real unfortunate if they're mercenaries. Couldn't be hired. It's a real shame, I tell you. Real shame. They're raising a levy. That'd be a real shame too. I'd hate to be that levy, that's for sure. Keep avoiding this location. Does that have mountains? Grasslands, Mental Hills. This is a little bit faster to go around. And they do have a castle there, right? Yeah. So I guess we need to take that. Let's see, let's look at this. They have taken some... They're starting to make some progress, but we're getting into the winter. It's not going to bode well for them. Let's go and take these guys out. Well, that went really fast. Stack wipe. No casualties. Alright, not a stack wipe, but almost. Holy cow. Yeah, they are going down. I thought we just had that. Oh, it's because they have that still. Alright. So I think we need to go take this city. But I kind of want to go deal with this too. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not going to catch them. We don't really have any siege stuff. That's alright. We're getting into winter. Let's get into the hills here. Let's see if we can take this. Ooh, bureaucracy. That's what everyone loves. Oh, man. Well, road building time and centralization is good. That's kind of what we're going for here, so let's go ahead and take that. And while we're busy at war, let's build some more trade. Perfect. We'll just build a bunch of them. So what I did was I held down shift and I hit this, and it just built as many as I could afford that were feasible. So we spent 500 ducats on trade offices. All right, here we go. So we're going to take this now. They are raising more. They seem to be really problematic, so I just kind of want to take out all these different armies. I feel like army hunting right now is more important than taking land. Yeah, see, we just did another stack wipe. We can come down here and probably wipe this stack. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to set this up on like an army hunting. Yeah, hunt armies. We might do that after this. I mean, look at that. Just smashing through them. Yeah, let's go ahead and hunt armies. You are going to hunt armies here. And... oh, where'd that go? Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Songhua, sure. What's this over here? Songan, okay. Good. Arjun. Anbei. Alright. It's pretty good. We'll start with that for now. Enough of this playing cat and mouse games. Let's go on the hunt. Just take them all down. Got them on the run. Yeah. Our buddies got them on the run as well. We are the king of Goryeo, the king of Shenyang, count of Oshima, the leader of the union, and they want to give us antagonism. Why do we want antagonism? We can afford the stability hit. That is a nice attack. We have enough troops to mean that our low morale here is not going to be a problem. We are losing a few more guys than I would like to. But yeah. Oh no, that's them. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep filtering in. Keep feeding more into the grinder, please. Yeah. Good. Yeah, we've got the numbers still. It's just this morale is low. We need to get our morale up. And we crashed. Oh. Of course. I've been having this happen lately. I don't know if it's something in the 1.07 patch or if it is just something with my client. But we'll get the game loaded back up. My entire Steam crashed. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we are back. Let's see where we were set up. We are not yet on the hunt people down order. Cool. This might have sent us back a little bit further than we wanted. That's alright though. We can still go smash these armies again. So we'll take this real quick. Then we will come up here. And we will smash that. Yeah, really fill out those lines. 11 across. I like it. We got them. We're engaged. We have a much wider line than they do. And I feel like I remember that being beneficial. Yeah. Extra frontage. We're just ripping through them. It's like 3-1. So this is going really well. That morale is taking a hit. They brought in reinforcements to no avail. It's no longer 3-1 deaths, but it's really close. I know. We already won this. Watching them rout. There they go. Say goodbye. They are gone. I'm going to slow this down just a hair. So yeah. Almost 4-1 on the casualties. It's huge. Alright, so let's take a look at the map, right? They have taken this town. Which means it doesn't have a castle. Okay. How does that do troop-wise? Yeah, we just took out a big chunk of their remaining troops. So we will go here. Because I'm going to try to take this stuff. See if we can push. No, finish going here. Take this and we'll start pushing in. I don't know that it's going to stay. Alright, come on. There we go. Yeah, they're running away. I want to see if we can start to really push them back. This is the province capital here. It does have a fort, unfortunately. But we do not have any cannons. Can we recruit any? We can. So these have better strength damage, but they're a little bit slower. But they... don't know what the difference is for that. But you know what? We'll build some. It's getting into the winter. So we'll build some... let's see. Guess we'll build 5. Maybe we can get... yeah. A couple more days, then we'll get another one. Alright. Don't let me forget that. Okay, we took Yeehee. We are starting to flip Teeling. I guess we'll come down to this city. Yeah, because it's getting into the winter. Alright. So we're going to try to just slowly work our way up. Yeah, they're not in our space. We're going to start the siege. We're going to go get another few cannons. Yeah, you can have a dog. But unfortunately that means we can't get the guy right now. But I think we can go smash this. That looks really good. Yeah, we caught him. That's another big chunk of their troops. They're sitting there flapping in the breeze. Yeah. Go grab these guys real quick. Perfect. Another big one. Like, this is just going really well. You know. Obviously, we've done this once. Alright. Remember when I said don't let me forget? You let me forget. We'll get one more. Get you out of there. Alright. Back to the action. So, this is awkward. Apparently, my client crashed, Steam crashed, and OBS crashed, and I didn't realize that. I thought only the client and Steam had crashed. So, I recorded, well, quote-unquote recorded, a half an hour before I realized that that I wasn't recording. So what happened was in this war, we won some big victories. We wound up losing one because of some bad timing on our morale was low, and we got caught in not a great location. You know, stuff that can happen. And so we lost that, and we wound up our former union member wound up essentially saying, hey, sorry about the war, gave him some money, killed the war, which was really disappointing because I was thinking that we could have, finished that off. Taken some territory here. We were making good progress, but unfortunately it just wasn't meant to be. So that went through. I think it might have had something to do with, too, the union being about to be annexed. So because of that, we wound up annexing here, and we played a little bit. We're working on integrating. As you can see, we've integrated the majority here. We've got a little bit down the coast here, a little bit up here. And one thing that we really need to work on is improving our control. Part of that is because the culture up here is not European or Korean, it's Sibe. And if you look at our culture, European is an accepted culture, Korean is our primary, Sibe is none. We are slightly over our culture limit, and that's mostly just because we haven't converted enough folks. So we've actually got some folks working on converting their religion, as well as encouraging tribesmen to settle. We're assimilating more folks into the Korean peoples. We're assimilating Jalao, I'm not sure where that is. I think these are just these provinces up here that we got before. We're trying to get them fully Korean, and we're developing our capital. So, our control is not great up here. I'm thinking we're actually going to spin this out to be a vassal, or a tributary, or a fiefdom, kind of like we have over here with Oshima, and just temporarily, right? Over here in Oshima, that was more because we didn't want to deal with it. And we went and settled it more because we could. Not that we necessarily need to. Eventually, we're going to come over here. We're going to add a bunch of roads. We're going to really pump up the control, and we'll probably reintegrate it. Same thing's going to happen here. So what I want to do is I really want to come in here to our roads, which are here. And as you can see, we've got roads pretty much everywhere, right? But if we look at it, I don't know if we can see where the roads are going. We can't. But what I want to do is, because we do have a port presence here in our capital, I really feel like that we can expand our maritime presence. Right now we're at, decent. It's green. It's not great. We want to get to 100%. And we want to get to that everywhere that our empire, future empire, touches. So in order to do that, we are going to need to build out our navy, and then what we're going to want to do to improve control up here, and probably over here, and then over here as well, is we're going to want to build roads out of the cities, where we're going to have a lot of our folks, or a lot of our trade, a lot of our ports, where we're going to put, because I think we should have a port over here, right? Do we not? No. So we're going to get a dock over here. That's going to help improve the harbor capacity. Excuse me. And so this is just harbor capacity. As you can see, it's not great, but we do have the city. Unfortunately, it looks like it's a little bit better here. If this had been the a city that would... That's a town. We could make it a city. And if we make this a city and we say all roads come from here, then we got city next to city. I mean, it is salt. That works. That should be fine. And then what we can do is just have all of our roads come out from here. Or even maybe from, turn this into a city. Come in from here, then from here. Just kind of build up these cities we already have so we can really improve our proximity. Because right now our proximity to the capital is purely based on roads. We're not doing enough with our maritime presence to really establish it. And part of that's going to be needing to station fleets in those different regions. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to start here. We've already got our one fleet that is down here. And we're just going to bring you and we're going to station you up here. We're going to have you guys stationed. Because what I was reading is you need a fleet of about 15 to really max out your maritime presence. So we want to do that here. We'll do it over here for now. And that is... What's the sea zone? Because that's the other thing. These sea zones are divided up. We just need to improve it in the zone itself, not the whole... We don't have to have a fleet everywhere. We just need to have in each zone. Then maybe we'll have like another fleet patrolling or something. So I don't think I can see a way to see the sea zones here. It's unfortunate. Here it is. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we will have the western coastline covered here with this fleet. We'll put another fleet over here in the North China coastline. We'll put one over here in the East Korea East coastline, and then we'll put probably one over here in the Sea of Japan, and eventually we'll have to put one over here in maybe we don't do Izo. We'll see. Kamchatka. I don't know what that is. Is that Alaska? Are we that close to Alaska? I don't think we are. I don't know. I'm not great at geography and names on the west coast of America. I'm more familiar with, this area. Not so much this area. Yeah, I know. American education at its finest. So let's take a look here, right? It's been a couple of days, unfortunately, since I realized this. We have improved our standing army. It is almost fully recovered now. We have, let's see. I wish there was an easier way to see them all. We're still reinforcing. Okay, we're still reinforcing. Let's try military. Okay, so we have 15 cavalrymen. We've got 3 handgunners, and we have 6 watches, as well as our single supply cart. So that's a pretty good standing army. If we look at our opponents, let's just, hey, we're declaring war on you, quote unquote. Right? And we look, we are stronger than them. We're slightly weaker in it land-wise because of the levies. Right? We have... we actually have more levies. And a bigger army. They must have higher tech when it comes to that. Let's take a look. We've been slacking? Probably. Once we get some of these other techs knocked out, that'll help. We're kind of focused on everything else first, right? But we'll get there. Looks like we are going to be picking up, where are we at next? The Hulk, which is a nice transport. That'll be useful for getting stuff around, protected harbor. And then, once we get... essentially, it feels like we are really close, right, to be able to make this push. Because these guys are all kind of intertwined. Yihi here, they are friends with Ula, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And they also have a few vassals, Tower and Muling and Quaning, that's down here. These guys right here, though, they are... Who are they? They don't have any protection. Maybe we'll just go scoop them up real quick. They have a royal marriage with Tower. Oh, Tower's their overlord. So I think if we declared on them, yeah, that pulls everyone in. So that's the thing. Like, we are surrounded by enemies right now. And Ula, you know, they've got their alliance, and then they have Hoifa up and down there. So it's not good. These guys right here, maybe we should be friends with them. They are rivals with Mongwan. Where are they? Do you guys have more land somewhere? Nope, I don't see any. Maybe it's up here that I just haven't noticed. Is this colonizable? No. I think it's just not explored. Not quite sure, to be honest. We're getting there. We could probably come in here, take this over, but I don't think we need to. This would be nice. You know, I think the goal here is to take everything that is not owned by Great Yan. I think that's our plan. We're just going to go take it all. It's going to be ours now. And in order to do that, we need to integrate these guys, get them on our level. So let's go ahead and start doing that, right? We are going to come over here. We're going to create a subject. Let's see. We have a historical subject. No, we don't need them. Extraterritorial. Nope. We're going to do custom subject. And then we're going to go ahead and... No, not that. So we need to get... What province is this? Let's take a look. This is something that I kind of wish was a little bit obvious. All right. So Tower... Zalao. Okay, so we are integrating Zalao. So we'll keep that one. We'll give them Tower and what's left of Chol. Cool. So this is us. Create subject. Custom subject. Find Tower. We will make you a... What's the difference? A fiefdom is a junior title of the Overlord's Itchy Mouse Hand. Let's see. Enjoys the efficiency of our cabinet, but it's ruled by us directly, whereas a vassal, it becomes a subject. Okay. So essentially they just become our buddies. Let's see, they can be annexed pretty quickly, 10 years. Same thing. Alright, building rules. We can build RGOs, roads, and buildings. So same thing there. Looks like they're about the same. Maybe we just... benefits for Overlord, they pay us 20%, whereas here, a vassal, they pay us 20%. So it's about the same, just we share a religion. Alright, we'll give them a fiefdom. That's fine. Okay. So, this is our new subject. Where'd they go? I clicked the wrong button. Here we go. Poland, okay. We are now going to give you Chol. Okay. Then we are going to enforce our culture. So now that they're not happy, I get it. They'll change their minds, they'll fix themselves, and they'll be alright. But once they do that, we'll also make sure we enforce our religion. I think we already share religion, though, because we are a fiefdom. No. We need to get them over to Eastern Buddhism. Because we are Eastern Buddhist, if I remember correctly. Yep, Eastern Buddhism. So we're going to have to enforce our religion there as well. We'll work on getting everything taken care of, but they'll do some of the converting for us. They'll do some of that heavy lifting. And if we take more of Tower, maybe we can just cede it to them. And that'll be good. So I know this has been a lot of paused. Let's also look at our fleets that we want to build. So we want to build fleets of 15. Let's see what that's going to cost us. Manpower-wise, we don't really have the manpower for it, so we're going to probably want to go with more of these turtle ships. because they're pretty strong. Otherwise, their manpower cost and the actual cost are the same as our Mediterranean galleys. That's really nice. But as you can see, we need more docks. We got a ton of opportunity over here for docks. We said we're going to focus here, so let's build that dock. We have the money for it. Okay, and then we also wanted... I think that should be enough for over here. We also wanted to build a dock over here. Nope, they've got a dock. Perfect. And so let's go ahead and get, I guess, a dock in this city. All of our cities should probably have docks. That makes sense. These coastal forts could be good as well. We don't have the money for it right now. The armories will give us more manpower, which is something else that we need to consider. But yeah, since we do have the dock over here, we're going to work on building a fleet to come over here. I'm going to unpause it so that we start making our money. These guys, you should be... Why are you... Because it's winter. Okay, let's rebalance this. Just before we get started, we don't need to repair. We don't need to build to it. We don't need to make it available. Definitely not disbanding. We are gathering food. Because that's what we do. So I think it's just kind of because it's winter. Now I think if we just set it to patrol the... Oops. If we just set to patrol here, I think that will be okay. And we should see our maritime presence improve. So let's watch that. So yeah, it's improving. And I'm not, well, we'll wait till the monthly tick. So we're at 3061 now. I think I missed it. Oh, we got the Hulk. Nice. So let's see what happens when we get to April. Yep, still going up. Same thing over here. Nah, it's actually going down a little bit. Alright, so we'll need to position a fleet up here. So it's improving down here, but it's not improving up here so much. Hardened oak on our ships. Nice. So these guys are still showing attrition. I guess that's because it's winter? Okay, well, we're going to stop patrolling for now. We're just going to sit here. Although I did see that we could probably upgrade our cogs because we got the Hulks, right? No, we want to be in Kaesong. So that's where we are. Alright, so we're in Kaesong. Let's upgrade our Hulks. Yep. Now we've got Hulks instead of cogs. So if we go back now and look at our navy, got 3 Hulks and 15 turtle ships. And so now this is done. They're going to finish repairs. We'll go ahead and repair. Nope, that's not repair. We're already docked, so we're going to repair. Everything should go up. Manpower is going down as they all recover, but they are resupplying essentially. We just want to make sure everything is fully operational here. Current strength going up, that's good. And then we'll get them back out on the water. Don't know why it doesn't keep up the repairs while they're out there. It's not that bad, I think. So we have now finished encouraging the... We discovered Bismarck. Okay. And we finished encouraging tribesmen to settle in Hwaju. Nice. So Bismarck, we are way down here. Okay. What kind of resources did we see? Something else we were looking at. Could we potentially set up some more colonies? And we do have a couple of charters out there. So nothing too crazy. Alright. Let's come back up here. Back to our other map mode. And now we want these guys to finish reinforcing. That'd be nice. Good. Here, I'll do it this way so we can see the lowest up top. Oh, right. This guy. You need to now encourage the tribesmen to settle in... what is this? Bingliao. Yeah. So we'll get as many of our tribesmen settled as we can. We've got a bunch of money now, so what we want to start doing, since we're building this dock here, is we want to build some roads out of here. And we want to build roads pretty much anywhere we can. We're going to want one, there's already one there. So to improve our control, road there. That's kind of the thought, right? Let's improve our control. Good. Get one there. I already got roads there. Good. We will come up here because that is owned by us. Perfect. So all those roads there will help once we've got more maritime presence here. It'll improve our proximity. So if we, or our control rather. It'll improve proximity too. But so we look at this, right? Or is it just control? No, okay. So there it is. See, right now it's actually coming through here because that's a better port. I think once we get the port in, that should change things. If not, we'll add roads here. We'll figure it out. We're smart guys. But this is based off of the proximity. As you can see, it's all over the land. Protected harbor research, nice. So the protected harbor is going to increase our harbor capacity, which is going to be important for these locations we were just talking about. And also, it's going to reduce our attrition. So harbor capacity is going to improve our maritime presence. It's going to be good. We're going to build one in the capital as soon as we can. So that was not there. That was here. No, that's a wharf. Where was it? Did we already have it? Got the dock. We can upgrade our barracks. I'm assuming that becomes an armory. Yeah, we're going to do that for sure. But protected harbor. Okay. So it's a peasant building. We'll go ahead and build that. Now that's going to be important, I feel like. We'll do the same thing over here because it's going to continue to improve our maritime presence. We can also do the Pound Lock Canal, which is going to be good for it's going to be good for proximity. And let's go ahead and double check bridges. So let's slow this down. We'll just hit play and we'll see how our bridges are looking. We've got quite a few bridges we can build out here. We don't have the money to build them all, but we can. All right. We'll build as many as we can. And as many as we can. Good. So, pops with needs. Fruit. Saffron. You guys are fine. What do we have? Law not codified? We're not worried about that. Rebel movements. Yeah, we're not worried about you. Unprofitable buildings. We'll figure it out. We'll be alright. Good. We've got lots of jobs available. We have a kid who needs an education. Who are you? You are our child and our ruler's granddaughter. Wait, are they our child? Aren't we the ruler? Is this us? No, it's our ruler's son. So I guess it's just direct line. All right, there you go. Diplomatic education. You look like you need that. Yeah, Hulin's not too happy. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and improve our relations with our subject. All right, this guy's a really good excuse me, I got the hiccups now. And I don't want to fire him. What he's doing is assimilating for us. So we're just going to take the legitimacy hit. Just cost us some money to get it back up. We'll be fine. We're not too worried about that. But let's keep an eye on the proximity here. We should see this start to improve as these things finish. The dock is going to be done, and that should give us some harbor presence. All right. Yeah, harbor capacity improves. We can build ships there. It gives us sailors. And almost there. Let's see if this changes. Oh, all right. Did it finish? Nope, still hasn't finished. Okay, you not all right. RGOs return time to build them. Nice. So come on, finish. Just finish. Oh no! What are you missing? What are we short on? Wood? Really? Probably because we don't have great market access. If I had to guess. Oh, market access is pretty good. Are we out of wood? Well, let's solve that problem real quick. Lumber. Alright. Well, we're just going to get everything that's profitable. And as our control expands up here, that'll help a lot to get that in. So, get some more wood. Because it's stopping our bridges. It's stopping our dock. Oh, the dock is now going to take forever. I think all those bridges are killing the dock. Once we get the rest of that done, we'll be okay. Getting roads in. Yeah, we just got a lot of things that are using wood right now. We don't have enough wood in the market. So let's see. Markets. Oh, it's the other market. That's right. Well, that's why their market access is so good. Well, good news. These guys over here have great market access where we just decided to build all those. Right? Your market access is really good. So, yeah. Let's see if we got a road from you to there. Because that's the market capital. Might as well do it. Then we'll come over here. We'll build some roads from you. Bang, 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 bang. I know. We're using up more wood than we have. It's fine. Yeah. This dock will finish eventually. These bridges will finish eventually. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Okay. I don't think we have the market capacity either to really import a ton of wood. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff here being held up by this dock that's almost done. Ooh, university. So we're going to build a university in our capital, for sure. First things first. You there, with your 77 development in 1480. Heck yeah. You've already got a university. You already have a university? Did we get it for free? Did we build it from a... I think we may have gotten it from an event. Education of the elites. That'll be a fun law. You there. You are rowdy, so we're going to give you a military education, young man. Young lady. Young person. You're the only one. Okay. We have diplomats. We have truces expiring. Good. It's fine. Alright, so our troops are recovered. Our manpower now needs to recover. I want you guys, though, close to the front lines. We'll put you in our other market center. Right there. And then we've got all the forestry here. It's expanding. Good. And then we've got... Did we get all the... Oh, we already finished this. Awesome. So that should solve... Oh, yeah, it did. So we've got the dock now. It is populating. So our maritime... Our proximity is not yet improving because it's still coming through here. Okay. So we might have to take a slight change of plans there. Let's see. Maritime presence... Probably because these guys are not out on the water. Let's get you out here. Yeah, we got to get this back up. See, as you can see, it's just kind of sitting there like, hey, that's cute. But it is going up by plus 27 now. What are you out of? It's still wood, probably. Yeah, we're just working on getting back to where we need to be wood-wise. Yeah, that's going up by plus 27. That's pretty good. That's nice. We're getting a plus 13 over here now. We lost a ship. What? What did we lose? Did we lose a Hulk? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why are my ships just getting smoked? I don't think you guys like sitting there. Is there something wrong with the water? There must be something in the water. I mean, our harbor capacity is better at Inju. Is that part of the problem? 45%. Yeah, that's not great. We got the wharf, protected harbor, and the dock. Okay, over here, better natural harbor. The natural harbor is huge. It's helping proximity cost through ports down by 34%. Look over here, it's down by 14%. But yeah, the natural harbor suitability is huge, 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 huge. So I guess if we look at proximity, yeah, that is a big difference. And that is actually coming through, no, it's coming through that bay. So it's coming straight. And now it's coming straight here as well because of the harbor capacity. Okay, so it is improving. We're almost to positives. We've got the protected harbor coming in, and then we'll have the rest of the stuff. So yeah, we'll be okay. What is this? The Pound Lock Canal. Yeah, that'll help a little bit. So it's going to get better. It is. Let's see. Here we go. And this is just kind of how it's going. We're building it out. We're keeping an eye on things. How are you doing? You're still not super happy with us. We're friends. You're just not too pleased. Kind of because we told you what to do. I get it. Once your desire for liberty comes down again, we'll make sure that you're converting folks to the right religion too. Alright, so you guys, I want you to figure out... Alright, chancery level up, that's really good. That will help. So I want you guys... I guess we're just going to say patrol. To stay in the sea? Okay, so they go down here. Let's see how our presence does. Is it still going up? Plus 24. Nice. We got some development. Got a plus 24 here, so it's the same. Plus 12 over here. Alright. But they are no longer getting abused. I'm guessing it's because of the harbor presence or something going on there. Yeah, this is going up though. That's the important part. Ooh, a locally known weapon. Eldritch Bitna. That sounds dangerous. Eldritch weapons. Yeah, sure, that'll be fine. But yeah, our influence has gone up. That's good. You know, we are becoming pretty powerful. We've got good prestige. Got works of art. You know, none of the school stuff is really doing anything for us, but we're doing pretty well overall. The infrastructure upgrades are in place. We're working on them right now. Let's look at proximity control. Control's okay. Let's look at proximity. Are we positive over here yet? Let's see. Too far from the capital. Path needs to be improved. I'm guessing that we will probably need to have like another dock over here. Maybe that will help. Because it does have to go all the way around the peninsula. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Everything's going to be A-okay. But we'll definitely be able to improve the proximity over here. Proximity, yeah, really bad there. Okay, so over here, it's also not great. And that's probably the nearest town. But control is pretty good on these coastal areas. And I think that a lot of that has to do with market protection. Nice. Okay. So, oh, that's results of the control. Why do we have 55 control? Current control 55. Maximum control is because it's a core. Oh, right. We were improving control over there. That's why it's so good. So it's a town. So max control is not high. We're gonna say you're going to be a city. requirement's not met. What do you need? 50,000 people? That was 30,000. Oh, we had 30,000, didn't we? Thought. Alright, well, we'll get you up to snuff and then we'll turn you into a city. We need more markets. Cool. So that's something that we're going to do real quick, is we're going to go through and we're going to build as many markets as we can, because markets are good. And there's all our markets. Then we're going to come back here and we're going to build all the bridges. I guess, actually, we have multiple markets, so we need to do it in all of them. So these are our two big markets. We're going to unpin the other ones. I had those pinned because I wanted to keep an eye on them, see how we compared, but let's focus on the ones we care about, right? So you also need as many markets as possible. Ooh, that was a ton. Didn't even scratch the surface. What? Our market, that's part of the problem. We need to crank these up. We need our market center to have better markets, or more markets. That'll help a lot. Well, as you can see, we've got a lot of infrastructure to put in our new territory. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of decades, probably. Keep getting techs, keep exploring a little bit. You know, just kind of find some stuff, see what happens. I do want to try to take this, and I think what's going to happen is when I'm ready for the next wars, that's when I'll start recording again. But until then, we are going to keep up the good work of making our nation wonderful. We are going to be glorious. We'll be known as the glorious empire of Goryeo. Right now we're just the glorious kingdom of Goryeo, but we're going to be a glorious empire. That is the goal. Halfway there, population-wise, let's take a look. To become an empire, oh, we actually meet that requirement. We just need prestige. Heck yeah. So we're going to find a way to get ourselves another 20 prestige, and then we'll become an empire. And when we do that, we'll be the glorious empire of Goryeo. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. For all you cultists out there, give me a glory to the Goryeo in the comments. I am your cult leader, Cheese. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.